Well, I told you all I would tell you about my case and how it was going at the end of the case. I would give you all the update of what happened. Well, as you all know, I have been falsely accused of rape, but there were 7 other charges to go with it as well. So over the last 2 years, I have been stalked for 13 months. I had PTSD for 21 months due to the crap I went through with this psychopath in my life. Now, after all of her charges have been acquitted, and I have been called not guilty, she is being prosecuted still. She is still being investigated. I will not name names, of course. I got accused of slandering her on my YouTube channel, and even that charge was dropped because there is no slander to be found. But for the last 2.5 years, this woman has tried to make every charge available against me that she possibly could. She's even created several charges out of thin air, out of her make-believe fantasy. She has even run to the police crying her eyes out that she was raped, and the police did not even believe her enough to make the charges valid. They heard her story and thought, this woman is lying, we're not even going to press charges against the man. But that is how far women are willing to go to maintain their lies, to maintain the charade, to maintain the web of lies. They will do anything they can to protect themselves. They will throw anybody in front of the bus to protect themselves. There is nothing they will not do to protect the web of lies they have created through their lifetime. Because they know if one web breaks, they all break. And every single skeleton inside of their closet will come on out. I have been pushed for 2.5 years to prosecute her. I have been charged with every charge available to be thrown at a man, and I have defeated every single one of them. Everything from rape, domestic abuse, and slander, and drugging her, and all this other nonsense. I have been victorious. Not only have I been victorious, but I have proven that she is lying through documentation, through her diary, her chat, her text on her telephone she sent me, and her emails. She knows she's a liar. I know she's a liar. And the police know that she's a liar. But this does still not discredit her enough that if she feels the urge to go to the police station and make up another story, that they will still go look into it and still investigate it and still try to take a microscope and go up my asshole with it, just because a female made a charge. If she told the police that I sent aliens after her to abduct her and to probe her for 4 days and 4 nights and then drop her back off on Earth, they would come to me and ask me, hey, did you send aliens after her? That is the police that I am dealing with. I have charged the police with sexual discrimination against men. I have taken every step I possibly can to make sure that the police understand that I am a man who will not tolerate such violence against my character. I have proven time and time again that she is the one who is evil here and not me. I have done everything possible, including video evidence, that she is the guilty party here. They do not care. When I first made my charges, they took my evidence DVD, laid it on a shelf for 7 months, and did not look at it, but continuously accused me of the charges that she made against me, despite the fact that my evidence was laying at their police station, where they could just open it up and read everything about her and read all the counterparts that I had against her. They still did not bother to read it, but they kept acting and treating me as if I was a perpetrator. They did not care at all what I had to say, what I had to show. It didn't matter. All that mattered to them is that a female came up to them crying and left an emotional dribble on their desk, and this was enough for them to take action. I have never seen such mangina power in work before. As a matter of fact, it was the female officer who came here, who seen through her crap. But all the male officers, they were all too eager to help her out. They came by here and picked up her belongings for her and drove it all the way up to her. They did everything that she asked of, like she was the puppet master and they're just the puppets. Like I said, now it's been 25 months of an ongoing case against her, and so far it looks like I'm on the winning side. I'm trying to really have her prosecuted and brought into justice for the deeds she did against me. And I have fought against the entire mountain of feminism out there. I have dealt with every sexual, male, gender hatred there is out there to have. And I have survived. Not only have I survived, but with the knowledge that I had, I created this YouTube channel. And I have helped many other men who are going through the same experience as me, to help them survive the onslaught they're going through, help them see through the smoke clouds that the police are giving them, and helping them stay sane in unstable times. This is just part of my story. The story, like I said, it's 3.5 years long in total. 1 year of relationship, 2.5 years of courts. You got to be careful for women, guys. They will say one thing and throw you underneath the bus. The next moment, they need it. When they lose the power over you, when they lose control over you, and you snap out of it and realize that they are just treating you like garbage and you stand up for yourself, they basically unlock the Kraken. They release the Kraken on you. Let me put it that way. They will literally do anything they can to see you destroyed. They will make allegations up. They will do anything possible to see you punished for leaving them, that they no longer control you. It's like, a slave driver would beat the slave when the slave ran off the plantation. They have to make sure that you pay for your freedom of getting away from them. So when you do escape, you'll never be free. At least not for a couple of years, until they are finally realizing, hey, they can't get you. Hey, you did nothing wrong ever, so they can't get you on anything. Like I said, there's been 8 charges against me, and I have successfully proven not guilty on all 8 charges. This does not stop her, though, from making new charges at any whim that she has. And I've been pretty lucky, I'll admit. I videotaped behaviors. I documented conversations between us. I saved text messages. I got her diary here. And all that stuff pretty much saved my butt. But if I didn't have that stuff, I'd be in jail right now. All because of her word. So I want to tell men out there, in any relationship you step into with a woman, document everything. Every text message, save it. Every email, save it. And I know it sounds really stupid because a lot of emails are all just, oh, I love you, how's your day been? But even those in court can really save your butt. Trust me. Women do not deserve your trust. They do not deserve your trust. They do not deserve your trust. And I know you, as a guy who gives his heart over, his wallet over, and his life over, and his house over to a woman, thinking that you're going to be partners for life, you don't expect her to throw you a giant curveball. But you can never forget this. It's not just you who can mess up a relationship. As a matter of fact, you have more invested in any relationship than any woman does, because you put your wallet, your future, your life, and your entire financial future in jeopardy when you get married to a woman. You will literally open up a gateway to your abuse when you open up the doors to marriage. You are signing a contract that basically says she could treat you like a piñata after you get divorced. So always remember that. Never trust a woman. They do not deserve your trust. They do not earn your trust. Really, come on. How do they earn your trust? By being sweet to you, by being kind to you, by having sex with you? Is that how they earn your trust? Or have they earned your trust in life by not leaving you and standing by your side and taking you up your, being defensive with you and backing you up, and you back her up, and you made a history together? Be careful who you marry. Be careful who you trust.